Hello and welcome to Starting Points, where one thing leads to another. This is number 111, a mixed bag, short version. In the long version, I spent time discussing the differences between this colored, painted view and this wood block of just white and black, and the variety that's open to us. And then I went and looked at this book about the variety of plantings one might make if one was planting victory gardens for bees. Now, we've had reference before about victory gardens for people, but what about if we were trying to do it for bees? As it says down here, Guide to Saving the Bees. And this book caught my eye a dozen years ago, and I've suggested it to a number of people. Now I'm suggesting it to you. You have to be a serious gardener and have a place where you can grow things, but she gives innumerable examples of things that you as a gardener could do to make life easier for bees. And the variety of bees, the variety of gardens that she suggests that are really so well laid out, so well thought out. I just think it's a great book, and recommended it to my oldest daughter, who is a gardener at a university and in charge of the food garden. She liked it very, very much. So it comes doubly suggested. The other book, there's 3 books for adults and 3 for younger readers. Another one for adults was 50 Plants That Changed the Course of History. And I read off much of that list of plants. Many I had no idea the role they played. One of them that I wanted to share was hops, because it was one that Carolyn May had drawn very carefully, the hop plant, which was very important in the commercial life of England. So Bill Laws put this together and must have had a terrific time doing it. I think Lori Windenhammer, who put this together, must have had a wonderful time organizing and trying out these gardens, because they've been tried out and tested, and just as pointing out the tremendous variety of bees, and so 50 plants is a fair variety of plants that have had an important role over the course of history. The other last book is that I've got to want to share with you is John Giono's The Second Harvest. Takes place in France. I'm going to try to share some other books that take place in other countries as well. So this one's from France. He's probably most noted for The Man Who Planted Trees as an inspiring story. Now, here's the 3 books. This is an inspiring story. At least I found it to be that. It's called The Buried Treasure Right Under Your Nose. The treasure right under your nose. And it's told it's retold by Jemmy Bidder and takes place in the Caucasus Mountains. And it's quite a legend in that his sons, he tells them he's leaving them this wonderful treasure. And it takes them a while before they discover it. Nobody plays with a cabbage. And this is a book by Meinhard de Young. I really have enjoyed his books over the years. Quite a wide variety. And in this story, the young boy is working in the family garden growing cabbages. And it's not the same, but there's things learned and joys had. This is a Swedish artist. He's not only an artist, but he creates the stories and then he draws the pictures. I think the stories come before the pictures, but he's, I think, so clever at doing both. And many of the stories deal with Festus and Mercury, and at some later point I'll share a number of those stories with you. But this one, because it dealt with the garden, titled Ruckus in the Garden, I wanted to share with you. Well, thanks for joining me. Until next time, bye for now.